It's the Jen Show.
All right, welcome back for a second time. Billy Dove, a.k.a. the 417 Foodist, and a titan of the culinary media game.
That's the nicest thing anybody has said to me, I think.
Thank you.
Yes.
I wrote that down, actually. I was like, this is exactly how I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start. Today we're going to do a lot of, I don't want to call them random questions, but
Okay.
we've learned a lot about you and what you do. So today we're going to learn a lot about the inside of your brain
Oh, all right.
and the thoughts you can come up
That
with.
can be scary.
I know.
It's
All
a
right.
risky move, bro.
All right, I'm going to start out with something that I've been curious about. I'm surprised I didn't ask you last time.
All right.
Why is it called a mukbang?
Well, why? That I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the definition of mukbang is. I know I've done a Russian mukbang with
That sounds creepier.
with Katie whenever she was up here.
Oh, she like had you try different things?
We did we went to the one of the European markets here in town.
Mhm.
We bought up a bunch of different items that she grew up eating and drinking, and we did a video. We literally called it a Russian mukbang. Back when you guys were both at the station.
And it's when you just try foods and you
Yeah.
just eat it on camera?
I think the point of it is not only you're trying the foods, but you're trying to get that ASMR of like this making a spectacle of yourself as you're eating the food.
Dead serious. The next question was going to be, do you like ASMR? So is it about the like crunching of a taco, or is it about the look like?
I think it's the sound. I think because if you watch any of them, it's a lot of slurping and crunching and biting and that type of content. And it's funny, our video that we made, me and Katie, we never could get it to load up to anything. So, yeah.
I mean, it's one of the most popular things on social media, but I do not get it at all. ASMR in general is odd to me. I put on my headphones one night and like really turned them up. And I don't know. I think it more creeps me out than makes my head tingle. What are your favorite 3 restaurants to eat at in town? This is not what you think is the best, but what are your
favorites?
3 favorites? Yeah.
So this is what I always tell everybody is it's very rare for me to have what I call repeat offenders. So, because when I leave my house, I'm always either on the move or on the look for someplace new I haven't been to, or someplace I have been to, but that has maybe a rotating menu or something. But I do have those spots where I'm like, okay, I can't think of anything. I'm craving this, and these are my go-to spots. And so number 1 is Corner 21.
Okay.
So that's probably my number 1 go-to spot. Everything I've ever had there is absolutely excellent. And I'll go there just about any day. 2, because I am a lover of all things brunch and breakfast. JW's Kitchen.
Okay.
So I don't know if you've been there yet or not. Andy Hampshire, who also owns Farmer's Gastropub, owns it. And their breakfast and brunch menu is killer. He does specials every day. And
we talked about that last time. Like the breakfast food, you said that was your favorite category. You can just never go wrong with it.
Oh, no, not at all.
No.
So I'd say that is probably my number 2. My number 3, I really like Retro Metro.
Okay.
Over on Republic Road. So I like to kind of give myself, like, if we're going to go someplace that's nice, Chef Tiny doesn't require you to be like, oh, you don't have to dress a certain type to come in, even though it's a nice dinner.
Is Chef Tiny actually tiny?
It's an ironic name.
That's what I figured. That's
Chef Tiny is like 6 foot 3, 4, 5 maybe.
Okay, that's what I figured, but I just needed to check.
But those are probably my top 3 favorites.
Do you like sushi?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not really.
Like sushi? Do you like, when we say sushi, are you meaning in the sense of like typical rolled sushi?
Yeah.
Do you like sashimi? Do you like nigiri?
I don't even know what that is.
So like the raw. So like a piece of raw, like say ahi tuna by itself.
Raw meat? No.
Yeah. Or like it's on a piece of rice.
No. That sounds good. I don't even like thinking about
What about tartare? Have you ever had tartare before?
No.
Like bison tartare or anything?
Gross.
What?
Like from an actual bison?
Yeah. No, not a real bison. Yeah, it's from bison.
Oh. No, I don't want to.
Yeah.
One time when we went on our 2nd anniversary, my wife, Sarah, well, I guess that's obvious. I got a burger that was like bison, wild boar,
Uh-huh.
zebra, alligator. I don't know, but it had 4 meats.
Okay.
And the waitress was specifically like, oh, it's not gamey at all.
Yeah.
It was gamey,
Was
Billy. It was disgusting. I'm not going to say where I got it. I think the place is closed anyways. But how much liquid was oozing out of the burger? The bottom bun was wet.
Hey, that's a drippy burger, man.
That's good?
Well, I think I think it depends on what mood you have to be in.
This was drippy, like getting like bison juice on it.
Hey, man,
and
you're speaking my language
oh
here.
my gosh.
Give me some of those bison juices.
It was terrible. I sent it back.
Oh,
That's not common,
rule
but like
number, you just broke a rule. You don't send food back.
it was disgusting.
And it's probably even worse when it came back.
I didn't get another one. No, I got something else on the menu.
Watched, Waiting.
Oh yeah, that is a good movie.
Yeah, it is a good movie.
But anyways, they brought me something else. I told Sarah, I was like, this will make our anniversary more memorable. The fact that this happened, but yeah, I'm not anything that's close to gamey. Like nobody's ever given me any deer jerky that I've.
Well, that's what I say. Do you like? I was going to ask you. Do you like venison? Do you like deer?
I sure don't.
Really?
No, I'm actually very picky. I've realized.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it sounds like that, but yeah, I'm extremely picky.
You stick to like the cow, pig.
Yes.
Those categories there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And the thing about it is I should be much skinnier for how little I actually like food.
Yeah.
It's very weird. Like I think I could just forego eating if my body just didn't need that.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? But we're still very good friends. It's just
well, every time we've gone out to eat, we always go get pizza. Yeah. That's all we do.
You can't go wrong with that.
Is pizza.
I'm like a child. You want me, while we're on this, I'm just going to tell this. I got frauded. So
really?
like about $2,000 came out of my account. And the way that happened was Tatum had this like Neato toy. Do you know what those are?
Well,
They're like a fidget.
I remember you talking about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, on the podcast.
Yeah.
So one night at like 2 a.m., I was going to go in her room and steal hers because I really wanted to play with it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I just got to get my own.
Yeah.
So I went to the Neato website and then I went to buy it and it wouldn't take my card.
Yeah.
Okay. So like 2 or 3 days later when I got frauded, they finally caught it at like the last $100. I went in and looked, it was about $2,000 and that website was cloned. So that was
really?
not the real Neato. So the fact that the fact that I got frauded out of $2,000 trying to buy a toy, does that not punishment fits the crime?
We had ours. We were on vacation last summer and we got the notification that our credit card had been used. We were in San Antonio and our credit card had been used in Kansas City.
Wow.
And they racked up $1,500 at Home Depot, Lowe's, real quick.
This one was from San Francisco, so I don't even know how they but anyways, be careful out there. It was a .it.us and they had gotten it to be the top search in Google. I mean, they cloned it. Yeah. It looked identical. It's just the toy was too cheap, and that's normally how you can tell.
Yeah.
I thought I was really getting a good deal, but yeah, I got frauded out of $2,000 buying a toy after I'm always like, they're not toys.
Yeah.
So
they're fidgets.
Lesson learned. And thank you once again. We talked about it in this first podcast, but I'm so glad that I did this. And you really were, just in case you never saw the other one, there was a lunch that Billy and I had at like 4:30. I call that a lunch. Where I truly said, like, should I do this? And I've told you before, but if you said, no, man, it's really too hard, I would have never done this. You don't even know how pivotal it was that your answer to that initial question was the deciding factor.
Well, I mean, just like I told you in that when we had that conversation, is it makes no sense for you not to do it just because of your background, because of how many people you know with the years you've done radio. I mean, why not do it?
And you and I talked about that just the other night when we were brainstorming who biggest part of anything. I don't even know what business I would call it, but I don't think it's labeled any business. I think that just in life, who you know is the most important thing.
Yeah, it
it's
truly
crazy.
is. It opens doors.
Yep, it opens doors. And so I'm really glad that I did it. I have some exciting people coming on. Oh, this goes perfect with what we were talking about. What's your wife's biggest annoyance of you?
Oh, of me. That is a great. She's told me. I'm sure she's told me a million times.
Oh, I believe that. You guys are that deep into a marriage.
That is a great question. Let me try and think.
I know what mine is for sure. And
You tell yours.
this podcast is the epitome of me asking people questions and then giving my own answer.
Yeah, you tell me yours while I think.
Mine is got to be that I talk during TV shows and movies constantly.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I am terrible about it to the point that I know that she's annoyed. It's wondering how annoying I'm being.
Okay. So going along with that.
Uh-huh.
So mine is the opposite because Stephanie hates it whenever we are watching a show and I start to point out the flaws of logic within the show we're watching.
Oh, I do that too.
And she's like,
yes.
She goes, you are ruining it for me.
Yes.
I'm like, no one would really do that.
I get
at
so
all.
stuck on that
Or
too.
I'll point out like, what do you call that when you can tell they didn't reset everything back the way it was supposed to be?
Oh, yeah. I don't know what you call it either, but I know what you're
I'm
talking
like,
about.
that cup was in his other hand.
Yeah. Oh,
Or
yeah.
the cup was this full. So she always tells me that I'm pulling her out of that the being in the show.
And that's like the example of the cup being too light.
Yeah.
It's like I can't get past that it is.
Ever since you've told me that's your ick, my brain, when I see somebody carrying a cup, I'm always trying to judge whether it has weight to it
That
or
makes
not.
me so happy. You said that you've been getting tormented about
Yeah.
saying how much you don't like.
Yeah, literally everyone who watched or listened to it, like I can't go to work and people will walk behind me and just go, and they'll just bring it up. I'll walk someplace or people will see me and do it. I'm like, I told my wife, I'm like, I never should have said it. She's like, you should have chose one of your other pet peeves, like how you don't like it when menus say non-bread because non means bread.
No.
And, little pet peeves like that I'll point out when I see it.
I have one like that, but I can't think of it. It's my dad's. When watching golf, when they say that's a great golf shot, for some
Yeah.
reason that drives him nuts.
What would it be like?
Because like, what else kind of
Yeah.
shot would it be in a golf tournament?
Well, you don't see when playing basketball. It's a great basketball shot.
Yeah, you would never
You know?
see that.
Yeah.
But he hates that one too. Man, it does make me happy that you're getting tormented in the way of at least knowing people are watching.
Oh yeah, they were watched. Everyone was very familiar with it.
Foch said that he talked about one of his biggest pet peeves was yellow cars.
Yeah.
And he said that he's been doing that radio bit on air for years.
Yeah.
And he was like, I have had more people come and talk to me about that in the first week of the episode than 10 years on the radio. And I was like, yes.
I remember after the clip aired, one of a food truck owner that I go to, I remember she commented, she's like, heaven forbid we enjoy a beverage. So, yeah.
Do you have a lie that you've ever told your child that you're like, not like,
Oh, you're going to put me, I'm going to tell you a story.
you have an answer? Yes.
I wouldn't, I guess it is a lie,
Okay.
but so when my son would lose a tooth and we were in that stage of the tooth fairy.
Okay.
And he put his tooth underneath his pillow. And I never had cash or change on me, but I knew he had quarters.
Oh my God.
So when he put it under his pillow, I'd just take some of his quarters. I'd be like, I'd swap it out. And every time he'd be like, got more money. And he'd put it in there. And I'd tell Steph, because I never had cash on me because I never knew when he was going to lose a tooth. And that one's always stuck with me.
Wow. Have you told him at this point?
No.
Oh, man, that is good.
So, yeah.
That is good.
My mom's always like, that is horrible.
Oh, my gosh. It's going to be tough for that not to be a clip.
Yeah.
We're going to. So I don't think he's going to be mad at you. At this point, you can replace the money.
Oh, yeah,
It'd be like $5 or $6 probably.
Yeah.
Here's a very short version of a commercial. Please subscribe to my channel. That would help me a lot. And then also, if you're looking for something music, I'm your guy. DJ, music production, songwriting, jingles. You want to set up a podcast studio? I can help you. Hit me up at thejenshow.com or write me on any social media. Subscribe to this channel. All right, back to the episode.
Billy was telling me about his new Meta glasses. Turn them on real quick. Let's.
Oh, they are on.
They are?
Yeah. Wow. They just lit up because I heard you say the word meta.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I want this footage.
Yeah. Well, so when I came on the first time, I had just gotten my first pair. Whenever I bought them, they told me that if I didn't like the battery life within a year, I can go and because I bought the extended warranty to it, I could trade them in. I stopped by Sunglasses Hut because I was looking for some new sunglasses. And they asked me if I had a pair. And I said, yeah. She was like, you want to trade them in? I was like, sure.
Yeah.
And she's like, you just got to pay the, I don't know, $50 or something like that, processing or whatever. And so I went from having a pair that had 3 hours worth of battery life to now 8 hours. Hey, Meta, start recording video. So I should be recording.
All right.
now.
You are right there.
What's cool about when I got these ones, there was updates on them. And so it had a default voice whenever you use them. But now it has like a bunch of different celebrity voices on it. But it switched to a default. Like right now, if I ask it a question and stuff, it's Aquafina is the voice. But then you can do like John Cena.
Aquafina? What's
Aquafina,
that?
the actress. She was like in Shang-Chi.
Oh, okay. I don't know that.
And but John Cena's a voice on there.
Incredible.
And a couple other. It's like I wish I get like Samuel L. Jackson or someone like that. You
Snoop
know?
Dogg.
Yeah. And but yeah, like I said, 8 hours worth of video life, and I think it's in I think it's in 4K now. The first ones I don't think were in 4K.
Wow.
But they're in 4K now.
Give a slow little spin on the studio. You can show the
new
lights.
And spin? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so the new lights.
Yeah.
And your whole setup here.
Yeah, people can see.
Your doll that's missing its head.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, it still hangs.
Yeah.
It just falls off.
Microphones. A little behind the scenes here.
Yeah, let me look at this too. I don't know if you saw this on social media. Put those up to your glasses so you can see that. It's incredible, right?
Yeah. Well, and that's when the first time I seen it, I was like, that's some precious moments that has been completely rechanged.
Yeah, he
here.
starts with a precious moments and then he adds some stuff, whittles some.
That's pretty cool.
That is mind-blowing for me.
Yeah.
That's the craziest. Shout out to Trent Chance on that. Like, it's absolutely incredible. Well, you just got great footage of it. It doesn't need that. But I mean, it's me on top of me. Like it's the Ginge Funko on top of, but it feels correct. But yeah, that thing is absolutely amazing. So yeah, those glasses, they look better too. There's a little different shape to them or something.
It could be.
Yeah, it's small, but they look more like normal glasses now.
And there's learning curves with them.
Uh-huh.
So after I got this pair and we went out to dinner for the first time, like, okay, I'm going to do all content tonight with just the glasses. And so I was at the restaurant, food was coming out, I was describing the food, looking at the food, doing all that stuff. And, I would look at the food, but then once I got home and everything downloads to my phone, you don't realize that you can't just look just with your eyes. You have to move your entire head to the camera.
Oh, yeah.
So all of my footage, because I was looking at the stuff, all of my footage was me talking about the food while my camera was pointing directly at my wife as she waited patiently for me to talk about her plate of food, my son's food.
Amazing.
And so all the footage
I would have
was
never thought
just
of that.
her sitting there calmly while you hear me talk.
Lovely.
So yeah.
There's still something I'm very interested in getting. Did you see the show Pluribus?
Yes, I did.
Incredible, right?
Yes, excellent show.
I mean, one of the best I've seen in a long time.
I loved it.
It's the same person that made Breaking Bad, the greatest TV show of all time. That to me there's not even a close second to Breaking Bad for me. Do you have anything that's a favorite for you that's not Breaking Bad?
I like Breaking Bad. I like Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
I like all those shows.
Yeah, those are just, but it's the same person and it's alienish, but I've never seen anything with the concept and I'm not going to give any. Basically, she's like, I don't even know how to describe it. I guess I won't, but it is very unique. Yeah.
So when it first came on, I was like, okay, it was one of those things where everyone was like, you got to watch this. That made me not want to watch it.
I get that.
I was like, okay, everyone's talking about this. I'm like, I'll watch it at some point. And finally, when I was like, okay, I've got nothing going on.
Kind of like when you watch all the Fast and the Furious movies.
my work was shut down for 2 weeks at Christmas, and I wrapped up all the Fast and Furious stuff, all the DVD commentary, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch it. And there was already like 4 episodes out.
Okay,
and
because it's not one you want to watch one at a time. You want to get moving on it.
Excellent. I mean, you're hooked to it.
And just know it is a little slow at the beginning, but it is fully worth it. It's incredible. She got an Emmy or Golden Globe for Best Actress too. I mean, it's just incredible.
Well, I mean, there's a bunch on Apple that I really enjoy. Like I enjoyed, is it Silo?
Oh, I
was
loved
on
that
there.
one too.
That was great.
That was great.
And I just started the Seth Rogen show.
It's great too.
I haven't finished it
It's
yet.
not great, but it is above average.
But I've
for
just
sure.
started that one as well.
Yeah,
Oh, and the morning show. And
yeah, Apple is like okay to me. I have Caitlin's login. I hope Apple isn't watching. You've listened or watched all the podcasts, right?
Yeah.
What was your favorite episode?
I think I texted you. I told you Kate's episode to me is the funniest just because just when each story of something with animals just would pop up, it just continued to get better with not just, what was it? It was like a
possum.
The possum in their house. So I don't know why I was thinking of a turtle. That was the other episode.
And then I had video of her doing it that I was able to add into the video. So it was incredible.
But then when she talked about the snake.
I know.
That one.
I've heard that story for a long time, but I was always kind of like, it's exact. No, it went down exactly like that. Tatum remembers it to this day.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that one was great as well.
It was cracking me up.
Go watch that episode. Does your pinky ever hurt from holding your phone too much in a day?
Yeah. On my right hand, I could swear that if you look at your pinky, it has an indentation on it where the phones keep getting bigger.
Oh my gosh, it does.
You know,
it really does, Billy. There is seriously an indentation.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The phones keep getting bigger and heavier. My hands don't. But as I'm I caught myself where I'm like, okay, I got to put my phone down.
I know.
And I've caught myself where I'll prop it on something so my pinky isn't holding my phone all the time.
And those little things that you put on the MagSafe that come out, the little circles, they don't actually help.
Yeah, I've never had one of those.
It's like I would think actually about getting the smaller phone because of how much my pinky now hurts.
Yeah.
And I have said this before on the podcast, but I'm going to say it again. When you try to do content professionally, like that's, social media, a podcast, it turns you into something that makes you want to roll your eyes when somebody else does it.
Oh yeah.
Like you just on your phone, like just doing a post the other night took me like an hour and a half to write the perfect comment. And then you and I were talking and I was like, oh, I should upload it to Instagram first and then put it to the Ginge page on Facebook and then share that to my personal page and then go, it's so eye rolly, but
it's time consuming.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Really, you'll learn which, your routine with it on where to start, where not to start, with it, what works best for you.
Do you know who you would pick for an ultimate lunch of 3 people, just any 3 people in the world?
Any 3 people in the world? Great question. That's one You've
never thought that through?
I've never really thought about that.
I think mine would be Jeff Probst from Survivor, probably John Mayer, and then the third one is tough. That one is up for negotiation, but those would be my first 2 for sure.
I don't know, man. That's a hard question. I don't know if I've really...
Answer that in your own minds and put a comment because I'm very curious. And it is something worth thinking about because it's a very interesting brain exercise. If you had just woke up and you had, realistic, we're not talking millions of dollars. What would be your first luxury purchase?
My first luxury purchase would be a Mercedes G-Wagon.
See, I would go car too.
That's what I would get.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's my fantasy, I think, would be, a Lamborghini Urus, but I would be willing to do, I would be willing to do the Audi version of that.
Okay. Yeah.
Because apparently, I don't know why I've researched this, but I have. Apparently, the Audi version is basically identical, where the Lamborghini is like nearly $1 million and the Audi is more like 150,000.
So is that the SUV looking one?
Yeah, they're like compact SUV.
There's a guy I follow on TikTok who does a couple different guys that do car reviews. And they'll like show you the inside, how it runs, gas mileage, take off. And they were doing the Lamborghini one. And someone in the comments was like, just get an Audi, bro.
Yep. That's exactly they run on essentially the same engine.
Yeah.
Billy, do you remember when you talked the other night when we were on the phone about the guy you follow that sets up like a table and has people rap over the beats?
Oh, yeah.
That was the first post in my Instagram when I opened it.
Was it really?
The
phones are listening to
everything. If you have any question, if phones are listening to you, it's not a maybe, it's absolute. And it's in what we sign in Apple. I did a real deep dive. We give them permission to do that. But it's not a maybe. 100%
Yeah.
they are listening to us talk
Oh, I'm
and
sure.
then adjusting. But that blew my mind. I didn't even know I was following the guy.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah, that
nice.
was the first
Yeah.
post in my Instagram. When somebody says, okay, if it was in the middle of winter and I said, well, the air's not on, what would you think I meant by that?
Like the AC.
That's what my wife said. In my mind, saying the air's on in the winter is clearly the heat.
No, because no one ever,
Okay.
because you know what causes the heat? The
I
heat or
get
the
it.
air.
And in my mind,
say
I'm
the heat's
running.
on.
In my mind right now, I'm running like, am I going to cut this out when I edit it? Like, do I want?
Yeah. Because my
I don't
brain
even know
goes to
why I asked
air
you.
conditioning.
I know. That's exactly
You are
what she
wrong.
said. I know. Ugh. I'm so used to being wrong, though. I've just accepted it. So I've been rewatching The Office. It had been
okay.
a very long time. I had about 2 years between my watch through. And there's several things that I really noticed. I have the same annoyances with the show that I did the first time. And if you've never watched The Office, I don't know how these are spoilers. Like, at this point in time, just, I guess, spoilers for the next 2 minutes. Andy is so obnoxious. They have a little section where he's the boss that he's very bearable. And then they change that and he's so obnoxious again.
Once he became the boss, that's when my like for Andy went away. Like when he first came on, I thought he was great that he constantly craved that attention from Michael
He's like
Scott.
another Dwight.
He wanted, exactly.
Yeah.
And he had like the iconic lines and stuff like that. But I remember watching it when it was on air when no one knew who was going to be the new boss. And that was the big reveal.
Did you like the Will Ferrell character?
Okay, so when I first watched it, no. When it was actually on, when it was aired on, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy Robert California's character. I didn't enjoy that. I can't remember the actor's name. But when I rewatched it for the first time after it had went off the air and I gave it a year, then the Robert California character's quirks and stuff were funnier to me.
Yeah. Will Ferrell just, for whatever reason, his style of humor does not match The Office to me.
Yeah.
Except for the part where he juggles without the, that is pretty good
balls,
for me.
Yeah.
But in The Office, I get so stuck on where they make characters do things they would never do. The Office they have these moments where you can tell they just needed filler. That have nothing to do with the storyline that's going on. Those are the parts I don't really like. Go ahead.
Have you ever listened to the Office Ladies podcast?
No, but
it's a great podcast.
Awesome.
It's cool to listen to it and hear.
And that's the Pam character and the Angela character. Yeah. They're best friends in life.
Well, and they have different characters, different actors come on the podcast as well. But to hear the behind the scenes on everything, on like they're the one that
they do that.
Oh yeah, all of it is all talking about.
Oh, I'm gonna watch that.
They go. Each episode is an episode of the show, and they tell
I did not know that's what it was.
So that's what they're doing. The podcast is one episode of each in order.
Okay.
And
if there was a zombie apocalypse and you kind of woke up and you went outside and saw some like zombies walking by, what would be your first strategy?
So this is a thing that we talk about at my lunch break.
Really?
Scenario. Oh yeah. We run at my lunch break at work. We'll run through scenarios like this all the time. So my first thing is that I would immediately start gathering essential supplies in my house.
Okay.
Anything I would need. I mean, there's got to be at some point in your head that you're looking around your house. You're like, that's the perfect weapon for taking out a zombie.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever done that.
But I think at the end of the day, you have to determine what type of zombies are we talking about? Are we talking about Walking Dead zombies that are moving really slow? Are we talking about 28 days later zombies that are running at you full speed?
That's a good point.
If I'm going to be in a world of zombies, give me the slow zombies so I at least have a chance.
I never thought about that detail.
I'd be grabbing anything I can use as a weapon.
Yeah.
And packing up, and I would be heading out into the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I've asked this question now 3 or 4 times. I have no clue what I would do because I don't think guns really help you, right?
It's
completely like we're asking about like unicorns, like we're asking like fake animals.
Like we've talked about it at work, and I'm like, I would gather everything I would need. My in-laws have a house in the middle of nowhere up near Clinton, Missouri, And I'm like, I would head out to where I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'd get away from every person as much as I could.
What's your favorite festival that happens every year here in Springfield?
Let's see here, because a lot of the festivals are, a good majority of them, I am a judge at.
Yeah.
In town.
I'm not getting to judge for the mac and cheese festival this year, which I will try to do it next year, but I don't even really like mac and cheese. Yeah. And I always wondered if that made me a good judge or a bad judge, because I'm extra harsh, because I get it really has to be something for me to like it.
I really like Taco de Somo. You've got like 15 vendors that are serving all different types of tacos. Yeah. And I love tacos.
Yeah, you have a taco hat.
I do.
Did you mean to tie that to your hat?
No, I didn't. Wow. Just because I have like 50 to 60 different hats. Because whenever I started doing this, I always told myself that if a restaurant I go to has swag of some sort, shirts, hats, you name it, that I'll buy it. And the backseat of my car is literally filled. I've got hats to almost every Mexican restaurant in town. I've got my own hats, my own brand. I've got barbecue company hats. I've got meat production hats.
Wow, you buy them though? That's cool.
I've a good portion I buy, and some of them, like if I go there, a restaurant owner will be like, "Hey, you want a hat?"
Yeah, I would wiggle myself into the free ones
because I know it's just because I wear a hat everywhere.
Yeah. What's the worst job you've ever had?
The worst job I ever had was Burger King. Why
was it bad?
Well, it was my first job.
Oh, okay.
I was 16 and I worked there for all of 3 days.
What? So it was that bad?
Well, everything started off bad. It was Burger King in Ozark. I remember my parents were like, okay, it's your driving, responsibility is at this time, gas and insurance. I'll go to Burger King just to say I went there. I'm going to push the limits here of trying to get a job. And I remember I walked in, like, I need to put an application in, and they hired me on the spot. And so it backfired. And I was like, oh man, I really don't want to work here. Yeah. But then everything went downhill. Like the uniform they gave me, they didn't have any buttons on it, on the pants, on the oh yeah.
Wow.
And just the people you worked with and stuff like that just didn't make it all. Like they were like, okay, you're going to make this rodeo burger, and you do the hamburger patty with onion rings. And what you do is you do 2 onion rings for the burger, 1 onion ring for my mouth. I'm like, none of this seems sanitary.
Let's be honest. Burger King kind of sucks too, right?
It's been forever since I've had Burger King.
Well, that says everything you need to say, right? My first job was at a movie theater, and it was amazing.
Okay.
We were playing Halloween, the movie, one time, and they let me dress up as Jason and scare people in the movie theater.
Oh, they had you dress up as Jason for Halloween?
No, just because when the movie was showing.
Okay. Why not Michael Myers?
Is that, that's what his name is?
Yeah.
Who's Jason?
Jason is Friday the 13th.
Oh, well, it was Michael Myers. Somebody that's really into horror is going to hate that. But yes, I dressed up as Michael Myers and just went in the back and scared people.
Okay, that'd be fun.
Yeah, they wouldn't let anybody do that, I don't think, now. Yeah. What is something that you judged other people for, but now you do it?
Well, I don't know about, I was going to say something, but I still don't do it.
Okay.
Steak temperature. When you cook a steak. Like, I used to judge heavily. Like, if you're cooking a steak and you're like, I want it well done, burn my steak, cook it to me, I would judge somebody instantly. Like, that steak needs to be cooked medium rare. That's where that steak.
What?
Yeah.
That's where you eat it?
Yeah. 135. 135 internal temp. That's the perfect ribeye right there.
So it's just like red?
No, not rare. So rare would be the seared. I mean, you're talking seared probably 115.
I thought it was called like rare something blue.
So there's blue rare, blue rare is where it's basically seared and you're eating it raw.
Oh my God.
And then rare, so medium rare is usually for me internal temp around 130, 135. So it has if you get it medium rare, when they bring it to your table, they'll say it has a warm pink center.
Okay.
So
warm.
Yeah. And so then rare I would have to imagine is probably around 120, 125 and that. But I used to.
That doesn't sound very warm.
I used to like, it was an irk. I would I'm mentally judging you that you might as well just eat chicken.
Yeah. I go medium well.
Eat a hamburger patty. Now, like, I'm going to bring up Chef Tiny again.
Okay.
Chef Tiny said that it used to bug him as well. He used to judge on that. But then he was like, years later, he's like, I've just accepted, eat your food how you want to eat.
Yeah.
Especially being a restaurant owner, the money spends the same way.
Yeah.
Whether you want it cooked longer, because my wife likes her steak done. And it used to, I would grill steak, I'd bring it in and she'd put it in the microwave. And, oh man, that would bug me so bad. And now I'm just used to where I'm like, I put her steak on 30 minutes before I put mine on.
Wow.
So,
I mean, I even like chicken nuggets a little overcooked. So, wow, that is, that's very interesting.
so I judge, but I don't do it.
You've gotten like better about the judgment.
I accepting it. Yeah.
Have you ever eaten a steak blue rare?
No, I haven't. No.
Oh,
well, I mean, I've had like,
gosh.
so I haven't had a steak blue rare. I mean, I've had a tartare before. That's raw meat.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I just, the thought of eating a cold steak,
Yeah.
that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Like that is,
Have you seen the
what
videos?
kind of monster?
Like this time of year, my wife showed it to me on TikTok that this time of year, I think it's like in Wisconsin, where people eat the raw hamburger sandwiches. Have you seen that?
I thought
Look
that
that
was
up.
like really dangerous.
Like they take literally like a roll or a bun and they put literally raw hamburger in like white onion. And it's something in like Wisconsin. I think it's Wisconsin.
I thought that was super dangerous.
To me, it seems like it.
Because I heard with hamburger meat, it was more dangerous because it has extra air that's hitting multiple pieces.
Yeah,
and that's the same reason that like a hamburger is not very good reheated.
Well, because the bacteria that's there.
Right.
So like that's why you can cook a steak medium rare is because any of the bacteria and things is on the outside and it cooks it and kills it. But on raw hamburger, and I think it really, well, either way, raw is raw. Because I mean, you can go places and get a hamburger that's using quality ground beef where they'll ask you how you want your burger cooked.
Right.
You know, if they're using a decent quality type of beef. But if you're just, I have to say, if you're just buying bottom of the barrel hamburger and you're just eating it raw, you're just asking to get sick. I
thought that could kill you, like straight up. You see those videos though of like sleepwalkers going to the kitchen and just like eating raw meat. Have you never seen that?
I haven't.
And then some
That's
of them don't
zombie
die.
stuff right there.
Yeah, that is, I guess we're going to end with that. Like me just doing this with my eyes.
We're going to end because surprise, I brought some raw hamburger sandwiches.
Oh, there's no scenario ever.
It's
like
been sitting in my car.
If you like, I would learn to fight like the UFC if you tried to do that.
Yeah.
Like I would find a strength inside of me.
Have you ever had elk?
That's one of the things that was in it.
My father-in-law goes elk hunting every year. The elk steak is better than a beef steak.
Okay.
They'll grill it. I'm telling you, it is. He'll bring me once a year. He brings me one steak because this is how expensive it is to drive to Colorado, tags, hunt, process an elk. He's like, it's the most expensive piece of cut of meat I have in my freezer. He's like, here's your one steak.
Okay.
And dude, it's excellent.
I would try that. I mean, that sounds, it's not, I mean, I don't even know if I've ever had venison, so I'm just judging completely.
I'll bring you some venison.
Okay. I think I probably have.
You probably have.
So,
you just gotta cook it right.
Thank you for coming. I hope this answered all of the questions people really had been wondering about. Yeah. You can find him at, it's just at 417 Foodist, or is there a the? I always forget that.
It's just 417 Foodist.
417 Foodist. You can find him on absolutely anything. He even does like a live Twitch streaming like all day long.
All day at my job.
Yeah, it's behind a paywall. It's just $30 a month. So
John Deere really frowns upon it, but I'm going to do it anyways.
Can you imagine actually doing those? That's so popular right now. The live stream, like
Speed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where you're just, and T-Pain, he makes $70,000 or $80,000 a day. What? He was talking about, I saw an interview and he was like, could I still write #1 hits? Yes. Yeah. But I'm making $70,000 or $80,000 a day playing video games just with the camera pointed at me.
And that's what I didn't know about T-Pain until I started following him. Was like, that made me like him even more, is that he's a gamer.
Yeah.
And plays games, stuff like that.
Yeah. And I don't know if you've ever heard him sing without auto-tune, but it sounds identical. It's like the whole auto-tuning his voice just worked for him because it's how he sounds.
I've seen him in concert at Thunder Ridge last summer.
Mm-hmm.
He was the opener for Pitbull, and he was where Pitbull was a show, fire, dancers. T-Pain was just him and a DJ.
Really?
And a black stage. Nothing else. And it was the best concert I've seen in a long time.
I always wanted this podcast to be like a Foch and Friends, where you brought some of my closest friends back, and Chelsea came back once. Now you've come back once.
Yeah.
And I have this sneaking suspicion there will be a third time down.
We need to treat it like, do you ever watch Saturday Night Live?
Yeah.
So you know that they have the Five Timers Club. So if
no, I don't know that.
So they have a lot of hosts that when you host 5 times, you're now part of the Five Timers Club.
Oh.
And they get a jacket.
Yeah.
Like a smoking jacket for their 5-timer. So you have to come up with something like, when you get to this level, you get your own Ginge figurine.
Ooh, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
If I end up doing that, I'll clip back.
A little bit of Ginge goes home with you.
Yeah. And Billy is very good at brainstorming for other people's stuff.
I love
you're
it.
incredible at it.
I love doing it. To me, it's like feeding on the energy of my friends and knowing what they love and what they're good at and stuff like that. And I enjoy hyping up my friends. I enjoy brainstorming and seeing what works for you. Because me and you, we've had, I don't think we'll announce anything right now on what possibly you could be doing, but I'm very excited.
So Billy Dove, the 417 Foodist, thank you for coming back for the second time on the Jen Show podcast.
Thanks for having me on, man.
Until we get to 5, and then you get your big... Yeah, the Ginge stall thing is good.
I think it'd be cool.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's wave to the camera. Bye-bye.
It's the Jen